All right. All right. Hello, everyone. We are just a few minutes delayed. Thanks for your patience. Everybody's coming in. We'll give everybody a second here. I am going right into work. So I'm going to recap a couple things. Actually, you know what we should do? I'm going to start off. I want to do some repetitious stuff first, just because of how great it is as we go into the process of the day. So you guys, we are in the month of May, and with our number one anchor offer, which is Bella Vita, we have the most amazing promotion going on for the entire month. All right. And it's one of those that, we have a lot of people that are reactivating. We have a lot of people that are like, okay, I get it now. I want to run with all the new stuff you guys have. Let's go to work. And it's all, you guys, all this came to us at the perfect timing of everything launching with the PBS Vortex, which we're going to spend time on second. So the PBS Vortex, everyone, they're all being set up. I think we'll have everybody done by Monday, Tuesday. Also, the first commission run from the PBS Vortex is Monday, Tuesday. And then we're into our rhythm, guys. The phone systems, we have 25 that are being activated. I told you guys, like, we added that on. So remember, that's an add-on. That was going to be a separate charge. Tanya and I figured out how to make the investment to make it to where we could add it in there and basically absorb it. So we're giving it to everybody with PBS Vortex. It's a gift. It's a freaking gift. And we basically had to set up as an actual company, like a telco company, and go through all the regulations, all the approvals, and what we're doing with all the carriers. We had to submit separately to T-Mobile, to AT&T, to Verizon. We had to do all of that for the SMSing, and we're completing it. It's just a process that takes red tape that doesn't care about our timeline, but it's happening. And we just got another, I think 700 numbers approved to use, and there's a process for it all. Like it's pretty tedious. So that's all being done. So in the coming week or two, we're going to start activating more of those. So that's coming. And as those come in, you can then turn off your open phone. You can turn off your dial pad because you're going to have a system that works and it's connected to our CRM, meaning you're going to be able to access it easier. It's, we're trying to make it as easy as the steps to process it and also for them to reply back so that we all can keep on top of our teams. It's just awesome technology. And what we're going to be doing with it in the future is even more. So all the automation tools, all that stuff is being programmed and added. We have an amazing pathway for that. It's so exciting. So all we have to do is go in and do the work. Now, the PBS Vortex today, I'm going to teach you something. But before that, let's do a recap on the promotion with Bella Vita. But I'm going to show you guys, we're going to go right into Brain Food Academy referral links. Everybody that signed up for the PBS Vortex up till like 30 minutes ago, that was a delay. I made sure everybody's brain food referral links are ready to go. So I'm going to share a sheet that's going to have your stuff on there so you guys can get it now. Some of you have already received it. More of you are going to receive it, but today I want to make sure we're getting it launched and out there. As far as our projects go, the Brain Food Academy and getting parent accounts, getting exposure to the education with kindergarten and everything that we do, that it's time to start pressing, play, right? We got to start pushing that out there really big. We got to start doing more and more YouTubes and, really pushing people to the Wednesdays, getting parent accounts on there. And Shar, what month did we do the Brain Food Academy? Everybody has those in the memes, right? I'm going to bring Shar on really quick. Hold on. If I can, this is totally without any notice, Shar.
Thanks, Rory.
Everybody has plenty of Brain Food Academy memes.
Tutoring was September of last year. Brain Food Academy was under education, April and May. So if you look under
your meme links, April and May are probably the ones you want to start using. Okay, and when I say start using them, you want to start posting them out there. I think I have some time today. I'm going to start doing that. You want to start setting up your posts. You want to start pushing that out there. Whether you're doing it manually or you're using automation tools, we definitely want to get on that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead. Sure.
No, I'm good.
All right. And we're delivering new ones right now. And they're about what? Since we're on the memes.
Wow. I just did
None of them.
600 of them. Hang on.
Biohacking.
It's biohacking.
Yep. Biohacking.
So we did biohacking, and you guys, obviously that's something we're going to be always on the forefront of it. Do you guys know that? So every now and then I'll be talking to people, and when I say every now and then, it's all the time. But I ask them if they know what biohacking is, and they literally like go glossy. They don't know it. So we know the term because we've been around it. We're aware of it, right? We signed up with the first that I know of biohacking companies to take to the marketplace. You heard about biohacking this and biohacking that, but a company selling biohacking, to my knowledge, Biohacking is the first, to my knowledge, right? And we've been doing it almost, we're in the fourth year, we're in the fifth year now. And that being said, we want to get that word out there. So the thing that differentiates is the Biohacking marketing versus other health and nutrition is biohacking. That no one else can claim that, right? And if they do, they're a copycat. So we want to make sure we're doing our best to push biohacking out there. And it's a curiosity thing as well, and it goes on there. Also, I'm going to go into the recap on Biohacking. You guys, I get asked about this every single day. Somebody goes, what is that? And I tell them, oh, it's to protect me from EMF. They're interested. And I just sign them up as an affiliate. I send them all the stuff like we do for lists. And I want to make sure we cover that process today as well. And guys, I'm building it up there. And there are people that you wouldn't, I don't bring the conversation up. You guys realize when they ask you, that's the position you want to be in. I didn't approach them about it and try to see if they're interested. They're interested, and they were willing to actually ask me about it. You guys realize the difference there? So I know, Linda, you've got your Swarovski on its way, right? Dina, you got one as a gift, right?
Yep.
Right? Tanya, I know Tanya and I get asked about them all the time, but you guys, the Ambassador Plus package comes with these. I'm going to put on the recap of the May promotion. And we're going to just make sure everybody understands that. It's not just for you, but it's also for anybody existing in the business, anybody that needs to be reactivated in the business, anybody that is an affiliate that hasn't upgraded, and everybody new in the month of May. We've never had this to run with. So when we're doing our presentations to our new students and we're doing the session 1, when they come in with those packs, they're getting massive bonus to help boost their business faster than anything. That Phantom Volume is a game-changing launch. And we're only going to have it for May. I promise you, it's not going to be extended. I promise you. Like this was a crazy thing for Costa to do. We just got to take advantage of it big. All right. And people can buy as many as they want. Right. So there's no limits on any of this aspect. We just got to run with it. But I'll tell you that Phantom Volume is real, like what it does. Right. And I looked at some people's organizations and it's like, well, I'm not sure what side is their power side. And they have a system that goes back like 15 weeks and averages it out. And whatever side is the power side is where they put that volume. And I'm seeing some people get it to what's actually their lesser volume based on workload happening today. It's all good. It's all good. Like, so, and it comes with, amazing perks, but I'm going to go through some things here. I want you guys to see this. And if you haven't seen it, you guys need to have this as a part of your tools or your arsenal too. So like when you're reaching out to a student that hasn't signed up on Biohacking yet, have them watch this. Okay. So I'm going to pull it up. I'm going to share my screen. That again. There we go. Okay, legacy income system. You guys know that's our marketing system just for Biohacking /May, right? And I spell out all these things here, but I also did it in this video. And I'm just going to have you guys watch this again. Hi, everyone. We just got off an incredible event. We know what's being announced. I'm going to just cover this really quick on this promotion because it is insane, incredible. In all our years, we've never had a promotion this big, and he's done something like this before. We know how it works. It's really helped launch businesses, but this is so much more than he's ever done. And speaking of my mentor Costa, I mean, Tanya and I have watched what he does. I've emulated how I've built my businesses based on what I've learned from him. This is absolutely showing up and helping us do more than 50% of the business, right? Like, he helps us build. He gets to be part of everybody's business this way, meaning he takes the company and leverages it out for us. And just so you know, this is an acquisition move, meaning he believes in the business so much, where it's going, how the products work, that he's going to stimulate our growth. Now, this doesn't get handed to us. We got to step in, right? We got to give energy to receive energy. That's the way it has to be. So the bigger we go in, the bigger he goes in. So I'm going to just, show you, go down there and show you guys here. Here's the details. Basically, this is for all new, existing customers, members, anybody that comes in that's already in, or anybody in the future. Now, not normally a promotion this big would have like a 24-hour window and it's done. And we have the entire month of May, which means act now, get in, get going, and bring everybody in you can. Hopefully you've got a good pipeline of affiliates already, and if not, go to work. This is the biggest call to action, because this will thrust you into income faster than anything normally does, right? Because he's gifting us phantom volume when you take advantage of it. So let me walk you through it, explain it. So you become a promoter, you just get an additional tune, which is, great. That's another tune. That's an amazing thing by itself. But it really gets good at the influencer, ambassador, and ambassador plus packs. The influencer pack, we get 2 additional tune, plus you're given 10,000 in phantom volume. All right, now the phantom volume, I'll explain in just a second. Ambassador pack, you get 3 additional tune plus 20,000 in phantom volume. And the Ambassador Plus, you get a Swarovski tune, which is what Tanya and I wear. We love these things. You get one. Okay, you get one, and then you're also given 45,000 in phantom volume. All right, so you come in, you buy a member pack, you're going to get all the product, right? You're going to get the gifts and the phantom volume, and the phantom volume allows you to more than pay it back, almost twice, sometimes more than twice, you'll see, and that helps you launch your business as you get the members. That gets a big incentive to get going. So phantom volume is capitalized because it is super powerful to help you build your Velveeta business. And it has incredible benefits to getting you paid more and faster as you build your business. Adding this to your power leg. So whatever your power leg is, let's say it's your right side, that's your team side, that's your power side. That's where the phantom volume is added. Now, phantom is called phantom volume because only you get it. Only you receive it. It doesn't go to the whole team. It only goes to you. No one else will see it but you. You get paid off of it. And it goes on your strong side so that you only have to get 200 volume on the other side in order to get the cycle. And every time you cycle, it's $30. So it takes 600 volume points, 400 on one side, 200 on the other, one team, 2 teams, to get $30. Well, this way, with that phantom volume, you just go build your pay side, the smaller side, if you will, and every 200 volume you put there, you're going to get a cycle pay. So you'll get paid quicker and faster because of that volume on the other side. So when you come into the influencer, you get 10,000, and that allows you to get 25 cycles, which is $750. Okay, which is almost 2 times the package price, right? You spend $399, you're going to get $750 in the cycles that you're going to get way quicker than you would have before because of the volume. Plus the extra 2 tune. And then you got that motive just to really crank. And it helps you build your business, which is the most important part, right? Is getting others involved, and especially with what we have with the legacy income system and all the training and all the marketing, and we pay for it, right? Like we provide the knowledge, the know-how, and the capital behind the marketing to do this. So every new affiliate we bring in, get them going. We want to get them going in May, and they can take advantage of this too. So just keep that in mind. Now, the ambassador pack, that's 20,000 phantom BV. That allows for 50 cycles. That's $1,500. So you spend what, $7.99, and you're going to get $1,500 back when you utilize all that phantom volume, plus the free tunes, right? And then obviously that's massive motive incentive to get going. Now, clearly the most incredible offer in this promotion is the Ambassador Plus Pack. And that's 45,000 in Phantom BV, which allows 112.5 times. So this is called 112 cycles. That's $3,360 available when you just get the 200. Does that make sense? You're only going to do, basically, you do a third the work. Costa's promotion, basically, you buy in on a pack, he's going to give you, I mean, that's in addition to all the products. Remember that. Like, the products come for free this way, right? You're going to get $3,360 and the product, right? And the Swarovski tune, and then the motor to get going. Like, this by far is the most incredible offer, right? I mean, so you spend what is it, $1,600, right? $1,600. You're going to be able to get $3,360 back as you build the volume, and you get the Swarovski tune and all that product. So it's motivation. You go to work, and that, I mean, look at all the samples you get out of that, all the personal product. I mean, there's other tunes. I mean, this is incredible. Now, I'm going to put some stuff down here on the notes. I got the video here, but I'm going to put this on here. We take PayPal now at Bella Vita, and PayPal credit. And I'm just going to go here, walk through here. I'm going to click on that link. You're going to sign up for this. They have very awesome terms, but if you get this, you can just pay for PayPal and get your product. If it's over $99, like 6 months interest free. And if you're declined, it doesn't impact your credit score. And I've seen people get, $1,000, $2,000, $8,000, $22,000. It's amazing what you get on this, but this is a great option to have to build in your business. And we're going to be going into more things, but I love recommending this PayPal credit. PayPal is such an awesome tool to use to buy. It's very secure, very safe, but also the credit allotments they give people is pretty reasonable. And if you're able to get $2,000 or $1,600 or whatever it is, you're probably going to need with tax, right, $1,700. But if you get a $2,000 line with them, you have 6 months to pay it off. So you go to work. You can just pay it off as you work it, and you're able to double the money and then some, plus get all the product. I mean, the value of this is incredible. So you're going to have some other leaders overviewing some stuff on here, but I'm going to tell you, this is how you want to launch your business. Like, I always, say every day is a new day, right? But this allows you to, like, okay, I'm going to supercharge launch my business. And it's really like getting an amazing influx in marketing and leverage and everything to go to work. Look at this as boom, it's an anniversary event for us. We're launching into the 5th year, right? Let's do it big. So, this is one of those things. I mean, Tanya and I have been building a business for a long time. You got to invest, you got to put money in to get money out. And this is just incredible. And now you've got all the reasons in the world to go to work, right? And you've got this incredible promotion to run with. Oh my God, guys, we have it so good here. Let's knock this out. Let's make May huge. And we'll see you guys on the other, trainings constantly. Now, remember, we're going to a whole new training schedule. Every Monday, we're getting on at 8 o'clock Eastern on bellavita.live, and we're doing a company overview, a company sizzle, and then we're going right into working the legacy income system so everybody can see how this is done. We're going at it, right? We're going at it big, and we also do that on Saturdays as well. All right, see you guys in the training. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. Bye for now. Okay. So I want to make sure everybody's aware of that. And I'm going to go over some of the key points here. Okay. Now, We have a lot of people, guys, we have a lot of people reactivating. We have a lot of people getting active again because they realize, oh my gosh, okay, we're really going forward with all this. And there's a lot of people that are missing out on a lot of volume that we get paid on in the left and the right teams. And even if people just come in and get a promoter pack, you're going to get 3 tunes instead of 2. Okay. That is, I mean, or you can get two boxes of product and a tune, right? But the phantom volume, you know, I know I just went over it. I just explained it. But if you don't understand it, actually, I'm going to do something here. Let me stop my share. If anybody doesn't understand how the phantom volume works, raise your hand. If one person doesn't understand it, I'm going to explain it again just really thoroughly. Because it's a unique thing. Okay. All right. I am so glad you guys raised your hand on that. Okay. I'm going to explain it in detail. So let me go to a graphic. I made one for this purpose. Here's what I noticed. So we did a promotion. We've done this promotion similar like this. This is the biggest one ever, and it's all month. But when we did it before, we only had like a day and a half to do it, and it was done. It was a small window, and then it closed. And a lot of people wouldn't take advantage of it because they just didn't understand, right? If you don't have knowledge, you freeze. So I'm gonna really spill this out. Where is my here we go. So I'm gonna go down here. Now I'm gonna just buy okay, let me go over the very basic understandings here. Okay, we lowered the hands. Anybody here not understand how the left and the right work? Raise your hand if you don't understand the binary concept of the left and the right. Okay, Francine, Nicole. Okay, enough. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to verbalize it. Okay, we're going to go over basics. Bella Vita, it's all about compensation. And if compensation is right, everything goes big. Okay, compensation's everything. If you look at any corporate structure, any employment structure, you know, how you get paid for your efforts and what you contribute matter. The compensation plan is everything. Okay. Now in Bella Vita, with the products we're selling and the way we build teams, it is a binary. Okay. So you get paid for your upfront, referral commissions. So when you bring a new member in, you make 20%. If you bring in 2 in a month, you make 40% and you get paid on the BV. Whatever the BV is, you get 20 or 40% of that. Now, if you're an ambassador, you bring in 5 members or more in a calendar month, which if you're in RRR247 and you're working B marketing, that's expected. You bring in 5 or more a month, you're going to get 50% of the BV. So like an Ambassador Plus package is 800 BV, you would receive $400 on a referral, right? That's upfront referral money for new business. That business, that volume is added to the left or the right team based on where they're placed. So if they're on your right team, that volume of that new person coming in, not only do you get paid the upfront commission, but that 800 volume gets placed down everybody's right leg in that team. Okay. Now I'm gonna try to visualize that here. Okay. So let's say we're building on the right, and I sign up a new person here, and they buy an Ambassador Plus pack for 800 BB. This person, and myself, and anybody above me all the way up gets 800 more BV on that right leg. Right? And that's 800 volume down that right side. Okay. Now I get the upfront commission and we get the team pay. And then there's all sorts of other bonuses we get. But I'm just going to cover those 2 right now, just those 2, because that's what matters the most right now. So you got volume on the left, you got volume on the right. And as long as you're qualified, now to be qualified for commissions, you got to have 1 personal enrolled member on the left, 1 on the right, minimum. Now, obviously we're looking to add more, but that's the minimum. Okay. You could have 300 on the right and 1 on the left. You're qualified to get the commissions. Okay. And most of us have a leg that's stronger than the other. We call it a power leg. And then we call the other one the pay leg, because we get paid in the binary based on cycles. So for every 400 volume in our strong leg, the bigger leg, and 200 on the lesser leg, so that's a total of 600, that equals $30 in a cycle pay commission. And we can get them every second, right? We get paid weekly on them. There's, that's how that works. Okay, now I'm going to scroll down here. And you got volume going on the left and the right. So let's say you buy that promoter pack or the Ambassador Plus pack. With the promotion, you get 45,000 volume, right? And that would be, it's there until it's gone, right? So it gets added there. And then let's say you had 1,000 volume on your, and this, I went for the week, but you had 1,000 volume on the left, okay? That would take 200 BV from the left and 400 from the BV on the right for a $30 cycle pay, and it would repeat until one of them is less than 200. Okay, now the comp plan always pays us in our best interest, meaning it's always going to pull the 400 BV from the biggest leg, and it's going to pull the 200 from the smallest leg. That's a great integrity thing in the comp plan. I've seen it before where they take the bigger amount from the smaller leg, and that's just not fair. We don't have that here. Okay. So in this example, that would be 5 cycles or $150 in team pay, because you had 1,000 on the left and you had that 45,000 on the right. All right. And then after that's done, this is down to 0. That's only down to 43,000. So it took 2,000 out of here, 1,000 out of here, and then it's on to the next week. Okay, and I try to draw this out so that it would be explained. But as you're building, you're going to have volume down here. You're going to have volume down here, and whatever side is your strongest side. So when you log into your Bella Vita back office and you look at your volume, you'll see how much you have on the left, how much you have on the right. Whichever one you have the most in is probably your strong side. And when you buy the promotion and you get that phantom volume, the reason why it's called phantom volume is it's only for your business. So let's say this is you down here and you came in and you bought the Ambassador Plus, you got 45,000 in volume. This would automatically be your right side. That's your strong side. The side we're building would be your strong side. So you'd have 45,000 down the right, which means you only got to bring in one person on the right and then the rest down the left if you want, and you're going to start maximizing the comps. You're going to start getting the cycles for every 200 on the left. Well, that 45, your purchase is 800. It's 800 BV for Ambassador Plus. That would be 800 BV for everybody here. But that 45,000, no one else would get that but you. It would only show in your back office. It's only available for you to get commissions on. It doesn't get shared with everybody. That would be ridiculous. Company can't afford it. No way. But and I think people need to understand this promotion. This promotion costs Bella Vita. It's considered acquisition. Cost is very smart on it, but this is absolutely a gift. That extra volume that he's got to pay on, that technically that's costing the company money. That's investment. That's cost of saying, hey, I'm willing to put in, investment of, 500,000, $1 million in commissions to make this run in May. That's probably going to cost them 2, 3, 4 million. But the new growth that it brings the volumes back and gets the exposure out there as acquisition costs. True marketers understand it. Promotions are used to do that. They empower us with acquisition benefits. That's what this is. So let me stop my share here. Maybe. There, I just froze. Okay. So that hopefully it explains stuff. So, okay, I got a couple of hands up here. Connie, I'm going to go to you first.
Yeah, Rory, thank you. So what I didn't understand is when you get the 45,000, so you lose that?
Never lose it unless you go inactive on your orders.
So it stays at 45,000 all the time because you showed where it goes down.
It starts at 45,000, and as you use it, it goes away.
So how are you using it?
Okay, so you got volume on the right, for instance. So let's say the 45,000 is on the right.
Mm-hmm.
You bring business in on the left. Every 200 volume points, it's going to take 200 from here, 400 from here, and give you $30.
So it uses up those BVs to pay you out. Okay, yes. I didn't understand that before.
No, this is why we're doing this in depth today, because I noticed, like, so for me to understand this is easy. I've been doing this for 30 some odd years, and I understand the volume and how that works. We have a lot of people here that have never done anything like this before, so it's kind of like its own language, right? But does that make sense now how it works?
Yeah,
See,
I understand now because I went ahead and got the big just for the BV for the volume.
that's what it's worth. Like that 45,000 BV is going to give you like you're going to get $3,260 easier than you would have made 1,000.
Got it. Thank you.
That's why it's like, so if you understood the power of this promotion, you'd be like, okay, I need to get the Ambassador Plus or at least the Ambassador. And you guys, I tell everybody, like, leveraging money is how we build business. PayPal credit, if you even tried to apply for it or anything else, it's a great option. Okay, but you guys, now you go to work. Now, see, Connie, you're already building. You got stuff on your right. You start now. What side does it go on?
I don't remember if my stronger is my left or my right.
You log in, you'll notice the volume difference. It'll tell you, right? Whatever side that's on, that's your strong side. Now you're rewarded to build your lesser side.
I mean, I understood the value of it. That's why I went ahead and purchased it. I just didn't know exactly how it worked. Now that makes understanding that BV gets used up when you're getting paid out.
Correct.
We've
had this. I've had to explain this, with all of our DTC, but on the binary. So remember, you want volume building on the left, volume building on the right. The more volume building on both legs, the more you're going to cycle and get paid. And that's a trade-off. You trade volume for pay.
Got it.
That's what you just got to understand is the more volume I create, that volume, there's a measure, right? And the measure is 200, 400, 600 total. It's a 1/3, 2/3. In case you guys haven't seen how things build, typically you have a runaway leg and you have a weak leg, right? And to build this properly, you want to get a runaway leg, and then you want to chase it on the other side. And you want to get your lesser leg to be the runaway leg and go back to building the other leg. That's kind of the theory on how to maximize the compensation. Well, when Casa does a promotion like this, he's basically saying, I'm guaranteeing you right now, you got a runaway leg to catch up on. Go make that other one run away and then go back to the other side, and that becomes a lesser leg. And it's a great problem to have. That makes sense? Mm-hmm. So especially those that are, okay, anyone that's in the millionaire course, in order to make $20,000 a week, we're going to be relying on Bella Vita's cycle pays being tremendous, which means we need to build a huge team down the left, a huge team down the right, and those cycle pays kick in, right? If you get 1,000 cycles in a week, that's $30,000, right? So we need 800 to hit 20K. I mean, like, you're going to get more and more of those, and it's based on your energy and your efforts, but the duplication as well. And when a promotion like this comes around, this enables you to make more money quicker, Connie, to help you get full-time income coming in as you're building the weaker leg and finding the duplication and getting it to duplicate. This is a kick in the butt for everybody. And yeah, you gotta spend money to get it, but you get product. Plus, you get the Swarovski, right? You're gonna get a Swarovski, Connie.
I got it yesterday. It's awesome.
Yeah. And hopefully you guys are doing unboxing videos and putting that out there.
In 24 hours, it was here.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, we're in Florida, so we get it next day every time, pretty much, like, every time. But I saw people in California getting the next day. You're like, these guys are just pumping it out, right? Like, it's pretty amazing. And also, the sooner you get the product, you start using it, the better for the new customer, because this is great for everybody else. All right, I'm going to go into, let's see, Carmen Weathers. You got to unmute. There you go. Unmute again. One more time, Carmen. Space bar or that bottom left where the microphone is, you can click on it. Okay, you're still muted. You're still muted, Carmen.
Push the space bar on your keyboard, Carmen.
I gave her permission to unmute too.
I got it.
There we go. Okay, go ahead.
If I haven't signed anyone up yet, does this still benefit me?
Absolutely, because you're going to go forward and do work, right? Are you going to do work? You're here to work, right?
Pardon?
You're here to work, correct?
Yes, absolutely.
So it's going to benefit you because it starts now. Now that you got that volume, you go to work, you're going to get paid more. Absolutely benefits you. And the only way it's not going to benefit you if you're not going to do the work. Okay, if you're going to do the work, because the volume doesn't go away. As long as you're active, that volume stays there, Carmen, until you tap into it.
I haven't signed anyone up yet. That's what I'm asking.
Okay, but you're here to work, so you get that volume. Now, when you go to work, you're going to get paid even faster because of that promotion.
Do I have to sign someone up first?
Nope. You can get the volume, and then as soon as you sign people up, you'll take advantage of it.
Okay.
Great question. That actually, Carmen, that was a great question. But yeah, like we have a lot of new people, and that's the thing. So when new people come in, like getting this for a new person is like, we never got anything like this. This is just a crazy promotion. It's all month of May. And this is why I'm stressing it like instructors. This is why I'm reaching out to my old students or students that, they're not doing stuff. Let them know like, hey, this is a good time to revisit getting going, but there's this promotion that can help give you a boost. Everybody knows what we do works. It's just getting them out of their own way and getting going. That's you guys, what all the instructors and what Tanya and I are here to do is to motivate and inspire you to do the things that we know work. That's it. Right? We can't do the work for you, and I can't hit you behind the head with the 2x4 to wake you up in the morning and get going, right? So we just got to inspire, but this promotion makes sure you get paid even more. So Carmen, typically you start out brand new, or you got a team, so you got volume being built on one of your teams, correct?
Right.
What team is being built? Right, left?
I have to put somebody on the left.
Okay, so you have volume on the right.
Yes.
Okay, so when you buy this promotion, extra volume is going to go on your right side, the strong side.
Okay.
And then in order to qualify for commissions, you got to put at least one person on the right and one person on the left. So you can do it one of two ways. And everybody listen to me. You can start building the left side first and just keep building. And then the second you put somebody on the right, boom, it's going to cash you out.
Okay.
Or you put one, I recommend the following. If you got a strong leg, right? And if you buy like the Ambassador Plus and get 45K in volume, you put one person on the right, so you're qualified, and then just put the rest down the left. And every month, I would put one right, that's your strong side, and the rest left, whether it's 1, 2, 3, or 4. And as you're doing the V marketing, if you're doing V marketing steady and consistently every week, you should be adding people to your Bella Vita business because you're adding PBS students every week. And if you're adding every week, that's what's going to get that consistency going. That's what's going to get you to the $1 million.
Okay.
Right? Are you on the $1 million course with me?
Yep.
Okay. So if you want to make $1 million a year, you've got to get the right building and the left building because that's the vehicle that works for us. Right now, we have multiple vehicles, but that's the vehicle. That's number one. And what we're doing here is how you get there. Right. Remember, I'm teaching you guys how to make the money the same way I know how to do it. I can't teach you something I don't know how to do. I can only teach you what I know works. Right. And this promotion helps get you there quicker. Like this promotion rewards you for a third of the work, really. You don't have to do all the work in the volume, and it helps get that momentum going. That's why it's such a powerful promotion. And that's why Costa does it. Okay, make sense?
Yes.
Okay. All right, Denise.
Okay. The example that you showed where strong leg for 45,000, and then on the left you needed 2,000 to bring down, which came down to 43,000. Does that roll over?
What I mean, okay, so whatever's left rolls over.
Okay.
Yeah, so like that example, I had 1,000 on the left and then took 2,000 on the right. So it took it from the bigger volume, right? So it started at 45, then it went down to 43. And that rolls over to the next week and until you use it. As long as you're active, as long as you have that minimum order every month, or if you buy 2 boxes, it's like 2 months. But as long as you're active, that volume it carries over week to week to week.
Okay.
Until you use it. But the idea is to get new volume building on the left, new volume building on the right all the time so that cash flow is happening. But getting that going takes momentum, right? You got to build that initial momentum. This is a kick in the butt, gives you 45K or 20K or 10K in new momentum on that right. And remember, you can buy multiple packages. Like you could get one right now and get 10,000 volume, start working, and by the end of the month say, okay, I'm going to cash in the PayPal credit card, whatever else. I'm going to get another 45K because I want to take advantage of what this gives. But again, if you're doing the V marketing and you're trusting the process, That's how you're going to win. This just pays us 3 times faster because of the promotional value. Make sense, Denise? Okay. Andy.
Can you hear me now? Okay.
Yep.
All right. So you first come in and you get the one on the left, or it automatically goes to the right, correct, or the left?
It goes based on your, okay, if you buy the promotion package, the volume is going to be placed on your strong leg.
I don't have any legs right now. That's why I say just purchase
You
it.
Bella Vita?
Yeah.
Okay. You got signed up under somebody, right?
Right.
Who's your instructor?
Barbara's Ryan.
Okay. Barbara Ryan probably put you on her left leg.
Okay. But I have a left
If you
leg.
if you log in and you look at your organization, do you have anything on the left or right?
No, I'm still trying to figure that out.
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna have you share your screen. I want you to log into Bella Vita. Is that okay?
Yeah, well, I don't know how to share my screen. That's the whole thing.
Okay, we're gonna okay. So look at the very bottom of the screen here,
the green,
and you see the green. Hit that share screen.
Okay.
And then you'll choose like desktop or screen or something. It's probably by default already checked. And then you'll say share screen on the right side.
This one's orange. But I have to log in first, don't I?
Once you share your screen, you can pull up your browser and log in.
So I close the browser and then do that?
No. Well, first you got to share your screen.
Okay.
I live in Colorado.
Perfect. Okay. Now go ahead and go to your Bella Vita. You won't.
I know they have
and log in.
I thought that was from the Bizzle.
Yeah, you can try it again. Sometimes it's a cookie refresh.
Yeah, you do.
So go ahead and go up to your right and where it says Andy Man, click on that and go to your home on the right side.
Yeah, I got to move
go
here.
to Andy Man.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Okay.
I'm trying to get over there. I just recently got this, so.
Are you using the touchpad?
Yeah. So what I need to
Andy,
go home?
do you have a mouse?
No, I'm on a touchscreen.
Do you have a mouse?
No, I'm on my laptop.
Do you own a mouse?
Yes.
Okay, you're gonna want to use a mouse because it's way better.
Okay. Well, I'm not in my office.
That's fine. Okay, click on home. All right, go on the left-hand side and go to My Network. Binary tree?
Yep.
Oh, okay. You must be fairly new then.
Yeah, I just, like I said, I finally purchased the ambassador pack. That's why I'm sitting here.
So you bought the ambassador pack. On your left, see it right there, it says left BV. You got 20,000 in volume. So remember I said, I know Barbara Ryan's business pretty well. She put you on the left. So your left is the strong side.
Right.
So as Barbara builds, the next person she brings in is going to go down your left.
Okay.
And that person counts towards your volume forever.
Okay.
And anything their business does and their business, anything that goes. So you're brand new in here. Now you got 20,000 on the left side, which is great. So you want to put one person on the left at least. And then the rest you want to start building right because you're going to start pulling from that to get the commissions faster.
Okay. Now my next question is once that 20,000 is depleted, and now we have the ability to move to the left or the right or which one ever
You can build left or right anytime you want. It's up to your strategy. I teach, but I'm going to tell you, Barbara Ryan, she works. You got a great instructor, so she's going to be helping you build the left. So where you have that 20,000, the first person you bring in, put them left, Andy, and then do the rest every month. Do one left, and then do the rest right.
Okay.
Okay. One left, rest right, because you got to qualify with leadership on both sides, but you're going to get rewarded on the right side for every 200 volume. It's going to pull. You're going to be able to cycle 40 times. Wait, 20 times. Wait, 50 times. 50 times. You get to cycle 50 times.
Okay, so when I get the 20,000, I get to designate which way it goes. Is that right?
Oh, it's on the left. It's on the left.
Okay.
It's always on the left. That's your power side right now.
Okay.
Right. So it's going on the left. So as you're building your team, you put one left to get qualified. You got to get one on the right, one on the left to get qualified. But you put one left, and that'll give you 20 something. You're going to get more volume. Now you're growing, right? So you want as much volume as possible on the left. You never want to run out. You got Barbara growing, you're growing, the team builds the left. You're on your own to build the right. We give you the resources to do it, right? You're the leader on the right, which means every time you add somebody to the right, it's going below them. You're helping build half their business. Right? Make sense?
Yeah. So if I get people on the right, then when they bring it in, I put them on their left side or my
No,
right,
no,
left?
no. You only build all the way left or all the way right.
Okay.
They build their other side. Like this, the compensation model doesn't allow. You don't want to do all the work for somebody. They get lazy.
Gotcha.
Human nature. If someone does all the work for you, you don't do it. Right.
Right.
If HOA shows up and does all your lawn and yard work, you don't ever go out there. Right.
Right.
So we want to make sure people are showing up to do some work, at least half the work. And with that promotion, they only got to do a third the work for the same pay. But you're going to be building left. So right now you got 20,000 on the left, which is great. So once you put one person on the left, so you're qualified, then you start putting people on the right-hand side. You're going to get paid the referral bonus for bringing them in, but every 200 BV that gets added on the right is going to equal a $30 cycle for you.
Okay.
Normally it's 600 volume, but because of the phantom volume, the first 50 cycles are only going to cost you 200 BV, not 600. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so it's like a discounted rate for us. You're saying
Basically, it's like, hey, we just got this influx of what they call phantom volume on the left side, and then we just go build and get the commission coming in.
Okay, gotcha. All right, thank you.
Yeah, and this is all new. And then once you understand it, you'll be like, okay. And then when we get another promotion, everybody's gonna be like, oh my gosh, they did that again. But we have time to educate all RRR that's here. Right. We have a lot of people who sign up tomorrow, the next day, next month, but everybody that's here, we get them educated on this. So when it happens again, we know how to run it. But we have this promotion all month of May. All month of May. All right.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Oh, you bet. You bet. Okay. Let's see.
I got to undo my share screen. Okay.
Got it. I got it.
All right. Thank you.
You bet. Kathy. After Kathy, I'm going to go to the next part of the training today. If we got this understood, this is key. Kathy.
Okay. Good morning, Rory. My quick question to you is: you said normally it's 600 that they would take, but they're going to take 200. Is that
they take 600 still, but the phantom volume that's gifted to you covers the 400.
Okay. So, all right. Because I was thinking you're saying they're going to take 200. And then I was going to ask, is that only during the promotion month of May, and then it jumps
for as long
to
as
600?
that volume's there. As long as you're active and you don't, as long as you have an active order, so your account's active, that volume just rolls over week to week to week until you use it.
Okay, very good. Thank you. That was my question.
And Kathy, you guys listen to me. The goal is to get momentum going, so you use that up as fast as possible, get all that money back, and have forward creating cash flow. That's the idea, right?
And do you get this both by bringing in people as affiliates and
when
product?
When you bring new people in and they make purchases, we get more BV on each side.
Okay, so you want to do both, bringing people in and also having people order, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. I mean, we get paid on purchases, right? So how do we grow? We grow by, we recruit new members to market with us. Mm-hmm. We're all consumers, right? These are all products we love and want to use anyway, right? So we're all consumers, which makes this the perfect product. It's something that we also want ourselves. That's a great product, right? I can't sell something I'm not into. If it doesn't interest me, I don't want to sell it because I can't get passionate about it, right? Like a product that I've lost, guys, I'm pretty sure I'm down more than 70 pounds now. I need to find a scale, but my stomach just gets smaller and smaller and smaller and small. I love it, right? So I know the products work, so I'm a definite spokesperson, right? I'm a walking billboard. And so you want to bring customers in on the left side and the right side. The way we get compensated is building a team on the left, a team on the right. The bigger, and we're doing it. We work in teams, guys. And remember, you got one side like Andy. You got your work with Barbara. She's a workhorse. She's consistent. So you got a great instructor helping you build down that left side. So you help that along, Like one a month, you put down one on the left, and then you go the rest right because you're the leader on the right. And as you're bringing people in, eventually you get some that actually kick off. And the more of them that duplicate with you, then the leverage kicks in. Now you've got a team building the right, a team building the left, and then you want to just keep stroking that fire on the left and the right. The more volume, the more we get paid. Simple. But it starts with you, right? Starts with you, and you have everybody here starts with an instructor that's working. That's the power of what we have in the RRR process is we're bringing stuff in consistently. And, you know, and whoever brought you in as a student to them, they're working. Their job is to get momentum going, and they're helping you build, and their success comes with your success, but they get to pay it forward to you until you understand and kick in. But you want, guys, just remember the goal is you want to be building the left and the right. And you got to have leaders there. And some of us have really good instructor teams that are just blowing the doors open on volume. That's great. Still contribute one a month down that strong side, and then the rest down the other side. Because you want them both building strong. If they're both building strong, you're paid strong. That's it. That's the secret to it. There's really no secret. It's just that's what it is. Okay. I'm going to switch gears. Is everybody clear? Is there anybody has any questions on the promotion? Mary Nelson.
Hi, it's about the cycle. What is a cycle?
Okay, so in the compensation structure, they call it a cycle. So basically they say, we're going to reward you based on the volume of your teams. So if you have 600 volume in the ratio of 400 from one side, 200 from the other side, we're going to pay you $30 for that.
Okay, so that's a cycle.
That's a cycle.
Okay.
Yeah, by definition, a cycle is 600 volume, with the rules being 400 from the strong side, 200 from the weak side.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Yeah, and you can cycle as many times as you want. There's a limit based on your level in the company, and it's crazy big. Like if you're just an associate, which means you have one left, one right, and you don't have any other associates underneath you to make you a star or whatever else, you can make $3,000 a week. You can cycle 100 times. That's ridiculously awesome, right? Odds are, if you're cycling that much, you've got leadership. You're an all-star probably, and then you can cycle even more. It's a very rewarding compensation plan, but it rewards us based on efforts. Meaning we got to create so many leaders on the left, so many leaders on the right. So we got to duplicate ourselves. We can't just take a spot and not do anything, obviously. So that's the cycle, Mary. And you want to cycle when you're going over. You're like. Your how much you want to make, right? Like, so if you want to make 20 grand a week, that I'm going back to millionaire course. Whenever guys, anything I talk about is on the millionaire course. Now that we're all set up, that's where we got to focus. There's 242 committed to that course. So I'm going to walk you through it. $20,000 a week is $1 million a year. Okay. To get $20,000 a week, you divide a week by 7, right? That's basically $3,000 a day. $3,000 a day, right? That's 20 grand a week. Or more. Okay, 21. Okay, $3,000 a day means you're cycling 100 times a day. If it's just Velveeta income, right? And what does it take to cycle 100 times a day? Is how much new volume, recurring orders, new orders on the left, new orders on the right. It's all volume based, right? So 100 cycles is going to be that's $60,000 in volume on the left and the right in a 1/3, 2/3 balance. That's 60,000 a week or 60,000 a day. 60,000 a day. And that might sound like a really, really big number, but when you've got 10 people working that have 10 people working that, you know, when you do follow the power of 10 that I teach, and you have 10 on the left that are adding and building every week, 10 people on the right adding and building every week, and they each have 10 building and adding every week. You can do that type of volume just because everybody, it's a lot of people doing a little bit consistently. And then you're boom, you're $1 million. And now you go to help everybody else do the same, and you're just going to make more. Like it's all about that momentum, that consistency, because we all can go find 10, 20, 30 people to work with, 10, 20, 30 people to work with, 10, 20, 30 people to work with, and consistency. And as that leverages and grows, it's easy to get those numbers, because if you've got 10,000 people ordering on the left, 10,000 people ordering on the right, you're hitting the numbers. You don't have to bring them all by yourself. It's the power of leverage. The more you understand it, you'll see why this is what Rory teaches, is what he does. It just makes sense. And we're helping a lot of people along the way. And we're going to help a lot of people that just need that extra 500 a week or 500 a month at the same time. And those that are really trying to hit the millionaire status, we're just bringing new people in and showing them the ropes. And what happens is these people that make 500 a month, all of a sudden they get 500 a week. Now they jump in here full time. Now you got an extra boost of productivity coming in because the system works. Trust the processes. All right, Carol Noreen. And then, guys, I gotta kick over to this other stuff, but this is fun for me to cover this. Carol.
I'm way back. When when I go in to back up just like the items like within each category, I guess within like all entertainment or whatever.
Okay.
So I go in there and where do I copy from? Because the whole page, you go in there and look and it's in different, I guess, in backup mode. Do I make sense?
Bro, you make sense, but you, Bambi, and I probably just need to get on and go through this a little bit more. We can do it all. Like what you're going over is stuff you need help on. It's not what I'm covering today, but let's get you help. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, Bambi, I think, is tired. I've been a pain in the.
Oh, Carol, when you learn it, you're going to learn it, and you can help a lot of other people. You're good. And Bambi's very proud of you, Carol. You're making progress. But we need to spend some more time with you on this, and we need to either do it in one of the study halls or we schedule some one-on-one time with you. So let's do that, okay?
Okay, I would really like to get going because I would like to make some money. So.
Well, I want you to make money too, Carol.
Yeah, I know. Thanks, Rory.
That's why we do this, right? And that's why we set it up that way. So yeah, let's get you on that so we can explain the copy stuff. You might learn some from me in this next hour. Okay, so watch what I do. Because that's what we do. We all do that all the time. So watch what I do. It might help answer your question.
I may not explain it very well either.
Well, let's see what I do, and then we'll get back on. Carol, but you don't give up asking for help. We're going to give it to you.
Okay, thanks, Rory.
That's everybody's job. If you don't understand it, raise your hand. Remember, we don't make money unless you do. And if you don't understand something, we all suffer. All right. 1 plus, is that Milo? Milo Brown.
Yes, Mr. Rory. How you doing?
Milo, I'm doing fantastic. How are you?
I'm hanging in there. I have a question.
Okay.
If you're getting folks to join into our family, and then you want to get them to buy the ambassador package as well, is that the goal?
Milo, the goal is, so the goal is to get them involved in all the anchors that we build, right? Because we have a system that makes money. It makes some money based on a certain processes that we do, right? So they come in, they get their blogging system set up, and then it's what products are we going to market? And we like to market products that pay us residually because acquisition takes a long time. It takes time and energy. It's got to pay off. And sometimes, as a marketer, we may not make money on that client until they've been in the purchasing for 3, 4, 5 months. That's a reality based on time and value. So we want to market the right thing. So our number one anchor offer, Milo, is Vita. Now, Vita's got a promotion this month, so we definitely want to push people to get the best benefit out of it. The Ambassador Plus just has so much more value. They're going to be able to make more money with that promotion than anything else. But ideally, we want them in Vita. So if they just come in as a promoter, so that's fine. Whatever they can afford to do, that's what we look at. They can always upgrade later. We just want to get them in, get them making money, and then the rest can come into play. But when there's a promotion, Milo, I'm going to stress I'm going to tell you to do what I would do. Right? $45,000 in the phantom volume means I'm going to make $3,300 on a $1,600 investment, get free product, double my money. That's a great freaking offer, right?
Yes.
So of course I'm going to push that on somebody because that's what I would do. Right?
Yes.
I don't tell anybody to do anything I'm not willing to do. And if they can't afford that and they can't get the credit for it, I understand it. Do the ambassador package or do the influencer, do the promoter, but take advantage of this to help launch your business. And when someone commits, right? Like look at what we do for everybody. We have very small cost of business here, right? $97, your blogging system set up. Then you got the Vita. That's our biggest purchase. Right? So say it's $1,600 for this business. I still think that's a freaking bargain. But $1,600 that you can make $3,300 on because of the promotion right now, it's the best deal ever. Then we have like a $59.95 Vortex system, which helps us with our automation, our marketing, and gives us a call system, right? Which we just dropped everybody's cost of business down by $150 by adding that sequence in just recently. Then we got a $20 Savings Highway Global. So for $200 a month, you have a functioning business that allows you to make millions. Yeah, I don't feel bad telling anybody to do this. I feel great about it because there's nothing like this out there. There's not a comparable thing out there.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, that's how it works.
Okay, I have one more question, and I'm gonna let you get on to the next folks.
Perfect.
I'm just getting started with my PBS, and I haven't even got a chance to finish watching my video because of certain circumstances that I'm under right now. But with that being said, can I still be able to join into all of these programs?
Milo, yeah, so Milo, let me walk you through this, right? Life gets in the way. We do the best we can. Just do what you can day by day, right? Just try to get through it. At the same time, we built this to help people succeed. So your instructor, when you get set up in Bella Vita, Savings Highway Global, and you get your PBS Vortex going, your instructor is helping you build. They get to take their marketing and place it underneath you. So they're building while you're getting up to it, right? Remember, so we got, in all the businesses, we have like a couple legs of business. One leg is going to be built with you and for you by your instructor and their team. The soon as you get placement in that, you get the benefit of that. So if you got a lot of things happening, the sooner you get placed is great because it's going to start building for you. So as soon as you can get life out of the way, get caught up, understand what's going on, then when you start applying yourself to start building the business yourself, half your business is already built. It's going. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir, because I wanted to try to get started with that today. I get on with getting the PayPal credit.
Milo, who's your instructor?
Kevin. Mr. Kevin Smith.
So you got an awesome instructor that works all the time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So get with Kevin, get your Bella Vita set up, and I'm going to tell you, if you look at it, you're putting some skin in, but you get amazing products that you're going to love anyway, and you get the ability to double dip the commissions, right? It's just a good deal. And Milo, you don't need to take advantage of it today as long as you're going to get everything set up and working. Just don't quit your business. A lot of people, when they come in here, they don't realize what it takes to build a business. Well, we get to help carry you while you're learning. Just don't quit. Get in, stay committed, and do whatever you can day by day to go forward. But because of the way we set this up, your instructor teams and your GSIs and PSIs and MSIs, we're helping build everybody. We carry the weight until you can come in. That's why this is so successful here, is we're helping you all the time. Yes. And we understand that, hey, we're going to invest into you because as soon as you see it and you dive in, we all win.
Yes.
Awesome.
I like the 1,600 deal package.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right. Andrew Gordon, and then I need to switch. Okay, Andrew Gordon, then B Dancy. That's it. No more, guys.
Hi, Rory. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing fantastic. Andrew, how are you?
I'm okay, Rory. My main problems were I was kind of falling under the same category as Carol was. I've been here for about 2 months. To no fault of anybody, I feel I'm kind of falling behind to where I should be. And I'm not quite sure whether it's me just not fully understanding everything or what's going on. I have had some issues with the site where I've had to have it fixed and stuff. But I'm honestly not sure whether it's just not me understanding it. And I don't like bothering my mentor much because I know he had health issues there for a little bit.
Who's your instructor, Andrew?
Henson Williams.
All right. Who's your GSI?
That I don't know. That's my problem. I haven't really got much information from Tennyson at this point.
So Tennyson's your instructor.
No fault to his own.
I understand, but we have a 2-up process here for this reason, right? And then Andrew, we always have training on Thursdays.
Yeah.
Right. And then obviously we do the Saturday one. So you're showing up for this. You're going to get through it. You're just keep
Yeah.
showing up, but let's get your two up. You should know who your GSI is or whatever. So give me one. I should know by heart, but give me a second.
You got a lot going on, Rory. I can't expect you to remember everything.
I have a really amazing brain, so I usually am pretty.
I'm
up to
his
speed.
MSI, Rory.
Well, there you have it. Shar is going to reach out to you now and take care of you and get you in the study halls to support things.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And thank you for everything, Rory.
And I should know how the lineage goes because I'm very active in this. And especially now that I'm looking at the PBS Vortex and the tier process, I get to know where everybody falls. And it's pretty cool. So Shar will reach out to you, Andrew. She'll get you connected on that stuff. And that's why we do it, because life happens. So if an instructor is under the weather, something happens, we go up, right? Because your business shouldn't stall out because of them, and they don't want it to. That's why we have the 2-up process.
Yeah. I understand that. I'm not, I don't know. I'm just weird about it. I know he just got out of hospital.
Let me ask you a question. How bad do you want this to work?
I want to do this full time. I tried to enroll in the $1 million program. I want this for my kids.
Well, so if you want it bad, you need to keep asking for it because we're not shy. If you don't raise your hand, we're not mind readers. Exactly. So don't be bashful. This is the one thing I tell every student: do not be bashful, because we think you understand it unless you say something.
Of course.
And then if you don't understand it, it's our job to make sure you understand it, because we can't move forward unless you do.
Okay.
So you're not a pain in the butt. Be persistent on your goals. You want it bad, keep asking. Right. And that's why we have this thing. Some people want to go faster than their instructors. They can just keep going up. That's why we have the leadership hierarchy the way we did. We built this with a corporate structure so that people could soar. Nobody should be under anybody's thumb in growth. That's not okay. That we have the right processes, the right systems in place so that anybody can go as fast as they want to go. They just need the education on it. And believe me, Shar, she wants you to be running.
Oh, trust me, I want to be sprinting.
Let's go sprint.
I also had that issue. I never used
I like the sprint analogy because I sprint every day.
I mean, I just had issues to start with because honestly, I'm 47, never owned a computer in my life.
Well, then you have no bad habits, and we just teach you how to do it right. It's all good.
Well, it's a good thing, right?
Yeah, it's a good thing. All right, I'm going to move on to the next section, guys.
Thanks, Roy.
You bet. Let me share my screen. Okay, I'm going to go back to the headlines and ads training, even though it's way more than just that. And I'm going to go into right here. It's the PBS Vortex Brain Food enrollment links. So I'm gonna share this whole link here. I think I share this every freaking time, right? And it's because we have new people. And you should be getting this in your session 2, going to session 3 email. This gives you access to this drive. Everything we cover is in here. There's all sorts of new trainings. There's stuff in here. There's stuff in here that's going to be removed because we've modified things, but this is where it's all at. Right here is the PBS Vortex enrollment links. And this is the Brain Food. PBS Vortex Brain Food enrollment links. That's what it's titled. It's right there. It's alphabetized. And I'm going to pull this up. And you guys, all the PBS Vortexes will be set up by next week. Everybody's going to get their information. Appreciate everybody's patience. That's why we didn't charge a setup fee. We just started charging the $59.95. People's stuff is activated, but the referral links are all done for everybody that signed up prior to the training today. Okay, so you can come in here and you can just find your name, and then over here will be your link. Over here will be your link. Okay, this is your Brain Food Academy parent registration link. Okay, now I'm going to show you where that goes. And this is something we can start marketing like crazy. And you guys, you can just refer people here. They sign up. It costs nothing. They get in for free. They can even register what do we call it? Kindergarten for free. Okay, but they get exposure to see what the Brain Food Academy is about. So we really need to emphasize this. So I'm going to do an example. I just picked somebody's site. I picked MSI Ashley Ivory. She might have already done the work. And you guys, I put everybody's link here. If you guys want to market anybody else's link, we all welcome you to do it, right? We all welcome you to do it. But I'm going to find Ashley in here. And I wanted to help you guys get going this week because timing is always, there's Ashley's. So here's her link right there. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to go to her website, which is here. I'm in Ashley's website. And Ashley, you got to do the backups. I'm not going to do the backup for you because I don't have your backup folder. I checked. But I'm going to come right here and I'm going to go down to education. Hold on. Where did you put yours? Oh, there's Brain Food Academy. Okay, so hers is right here. And this is her homeschool program. I'm going to edit her page. Now, if you guys look, she's got the Vortex right here. She's got the Vortex right there. So she's fully set up. The people register now and it ties right to the CRM to her. And she's got all of her links to do all the rest of it. She might have done this page already. I'm going to check. She didn't. If it says learn, that's our old links. So I'm going to click edit, Control A to select all, Control V to paste a new one in. Save. I'm going to do it on every link in the inner pages. You want to make sure every picture is hyperlinked. All of them are. Okay. And every hyperlink should be bolded. There we go. All right, so I'm going to update. And now her brain food link is now going to give her credit. Okay. So when someone signs on this link, it goes right to here. They fill this out. They are tied to her for commissions forever. That parent account, any students they put in there, forever tied to her for commissions or tied to you if you use your link. All right. So everybody that's set up in the PBS Vortex, I publish that in our thing so everybody can start writing with that. You're going to get it sent as an email when everything's complete, but you can actually get your brain food going now. All right. And we'll be caught up. This is just for this week only. I got that there. Again, it's under the PBS Vortex brain food enrollment links under headlines and ad training. It's alphabetized. It's right there. And it's right here. All right. You can get your link or you can get your students' links or whatever else. They're all here. Anybody that signed up in the Vortex. Now, you know what? We got all our key leaderships in the Vortex. We have a lot of people that haven't signed up for it yet. They will. But I'm going to go over the flow of that again after, and then I'm going to go into some marketing. So I want you guys to understand, man, you know what? Maybe I should just tie it out. Here goes. I'm going to do it right here. New doc. This is so repetitious. This isn't any new information. I'm just going to restate it a different way. something. Oh, if you, this is, I mean, I'm just spelling out the way we do it. It's also in our instructor training, but this is just another way to look at it. This is what we put everybody through. And what I want you to know is when we sign up a PBS student now and we get them into session 1 and session 2, when they're in session 2, we get them set up in the admin access. We get them set up so that when they're ready to go, they're ready to go. Some people are going to be ready the next day, 2 days, maybe it takes them 2 months. Either way, we get everything they need set up faster now. We don't wait and go through training hoops like we did before. There's a lot less to train on because we do it so well in the visual training and everything that we do. Like in 29 minutes, we're going to be doing the marketing training. And I'll just spell out today, we're still using dial pad, right? Because our new system in the PBS Vortex is about to be added for everybody, but eventually it'll all be tied in that. And we just saved everybody $300 plus $40 additional a month with the new process. And that's all happening now. So we give every student the ability to do V marketing even when they're not ready. That way, as soon as they are ready, they can go, right? They might want to just test the waters, but they don't need to spend any more money. We got the big guys. We covered so much with this process. That's what happens when you have size and growth and we're able to carry people. That's what we get to do. So, you know, we made huge sacrifices, huge financial investment to eliminate costs because we make our money selling products. And the more we get people involved in the actual process of gaining customers, we all win today, tomorrow, the future, right? You can't create steady cash flow if you're not moving steady products. If you're not moving merchandise, you're not making money. All right. So I just want everybody to understand where things are all set up, and that's what it's on. The reason why our program is successful is because we're selling millions of dollars in products every week, Okay. We are looking to sell billions of dollars in products every month. And we can do that together, just size. And that'll feed millions of families around the world, right? Where's the money coming from? From this, like, you only make money two ways. You add value that you get paid for, like a service. And then you buy and sell products. That's it. There's no other way to make money. And either you provide a service or you're buying and selling products, right? You buy low, sell high. That's it. We get to do all of that in this process. We offer a lot of service that generates value, but we also are moving products, right? And the way it's set up, we don't have to buy this huge inventory and sell it ourselves. We have the leverage of the direct-to-consumer path that the world's gone into. Bella Vita ships everything out. You guys are hearing people are getting it next day. We don't have to do any of that. They handle customer support. They handle all that. All our job is to connect a product and service with the consumer. And we're doing that through these processes of the marketing that you get taught. That's it. But here's how we launch somebody now. This is what we get them going in. And everybody that has a PBS Vortex, they have everything they need to get going, right? Not only that, but as they're marketing their PBS and they're building the lists, we're building a legacy. You guys, the value of a lead list. I mean, I always said my leads are gold. They are. Tanya and I did so well in our life because we have a gold mine of a database. Our database is 1.1 billion strong now. Since 1989, I've been compiling data. And it's continuing to grow. And we have all these things in measure to monetize that and get there. What is the value of a customer? What's the value of the lifespan of a customer? If you think about it, that's how we build, right? And sometimes, you might sign up a customer and they may not buy from you every year, every month. You just keep adding more. And eventually you have a whole array, a list of people that buy from you occasionally. That's great. Just get more people. And there's plenty of people out there, 8 billion and growing, right? And you only need, thousands of customers, you have an amazing life. You don't need millions. But collectively, we can absolutely build that to where we're really helping everybody. I think you guys are getting it, but this is the spell out of there. I'll put that there. This is the process we put everybody through. I'm now going to go into the CRM. And I'm going to log out of mine. I'm going to log into an instructor one I use for testing. So when you get the PBS Vortex right now, if you click on this, it's just going to go to a YouTube page. You have the PBS Vortex set up when that shows up. Eventually, when you click on this, it's going to take you right to your SMS and call admin in the phone system, where you can actually call from it. Everything will be tied. So that's what that's going to be. Okay, you guys knew we were launching all this. You guys, it's a big freaking deal. I'm going to stop for a second. I'm going to stress this because it's a freaking powerful thing. For those that haven't been around, we have several hundred of us that are paying a lot of money to use a system. It's been worth it. But because of regulations and what costs are doing, the only way to make it more effective was to become the company itself. So we basically created our own telco company to send SMS messages and calls under all the new regulations. Now, we're not selling the service outside RRR247. We have enough inside here to make it worthwhile to become the company so we could drop those overheads down tremendously. And I'm going to say, we're going to drop them down like about 60 grand a month instantly. And over the course of doing this, when we've got 10,000 people using it, we just saved millions of dollars for the membership because we took it in-house and set up our own company, following the regulations, paying the fees and everything to do it. And we found a way to amortize it out in the entire business model. If you guys don't understand how brilliant that is, I'm just going to pat our backs of, we got Daniel and Matt and our, and Tanya, myself, and all our leadership has allowed us to put stuff together. But we proved this out. We knew how to build it. And then we started getting the code sets up, and then we got telco. I have a telco background, right? If you've read my book, you understand that computer telephony background, things still work the same way they did then. The switches are a little different. So we knew what to buy, what to get installed, and what we're looking for on the tech side. And you guys, it's brilliant. And we're going to roll that out to everybody. And we're like weeks away from that's going to be mainstream for everybody that comes in. They get all that stuff. And our job as instructors is to teach our students how to use it and get them doing it, even if it's only 2 hours a week. That will help them build their business faster than everything. And because of the way that the lead systems are tied in, we're also, the more people we reach out to and make contact with, the more traffic we're going to get to our PBSs. It's all circular, folks. All right. I'm just excited watching this all unfold. It was a wish list. Now it's real. Now we just got to go to work. Okay. I'm going to go back to this. Okay. So on the IBOs, everybody, I'm going to teach you this now. We're going to cover it with the instructor calls too, but I'm going to show you this. I'm going to go right here to support. I'll go to open. I'm just going to go to new ticket. And this is, you can put yourself in here or instructors for your students. From now on, you'll come here to department and you'll go IBO with Jim or IBO with Austin. Okay. Now, if it's Austin, we can put anything here that's less than a 650 credit score based on age groups. So you understand it. We're going to put, the majority is probably going to come here, but if they're a 650 or above and they're under 68, they go with Jim. That's our premium IBO that we want to start them out with. That's the one that pays $1,000 minimum for 9 months, $1,000. It gets activated quick. And I just got to tell everybody, when you sign them up, let them know they're going to be contacted. They're not going to chase you down over and over again. If you don't respond to them, they're just going to go on to the next person. We got slots to fill. But this is how we fill it out. So I'll go Jim. I'll come here to service. And I go IBO 650 for Jim Frankowiak. Boom. If they have less than 650 or they're older than 78, we have or 68, then I go to Austin and I choose it accordingly. IBO 620 is the minimum for Austin or over 68. Right? And make sure you put the contact name in. The subject is ready for IBO. You want to put the name of the student, you want to put their PBS URL, fill all the stuff out in here as possible, right? It'll be signed to you. Because you're the instructor, so you can see it. But you put the contact in. I just put J in there, right? It puts her stuff in there. I'm not going to submit this one. You put her URL in, the name of the student, J Fish, and I just put please, get them going. All right, and then WhatsApp. Add them to Austin Christensen in group or Jim Fran in group accordingly. And if you don't know Austin's number for WhatsApp or Jim's, get it from your instructor or get it from your GSI, PSI. They have them all. I don't want to put it out on YouTube right now, so I'm not going to say it, but you get them in WhatsApp. So you want to notify them in WhatsApp so that we have a communication for getting them going. And you want to add them as a ticket here so that they are notified this person's ready to go and do that. And when you do this, there's one more thing you got to do. Okay, so you'll open the ticket. Then the next thing you'll do is I'll go to JFish and I go to her customer card. There's Jay. Happy Jay. Okay. I need to go to her customer card, and I'm not sure why hers. Let's see. Yeah, I need to go to her customer card like this. That's fine. The sign to Francis Bibbs. I need to go to the custom. Oh, okay. I need to find the customer card. All right, I'll pull up another one. Let's just go. I'll pull up a Tammy. I'm going to show you what you got to do. So, and this allows them to see their card. We don't need to create a separate account. We can say the same accounts this way. So I'm going to go into, well, for some reason, it's not showing me customers. The permission thing, I just realized it. Hold on. I'll fix that. I'm going to show you how it should look. There we go. They'll come here to customer admins. There's Francis, Jay's on hers, Kathleen's on that one. That's great. I'm going to assign Jim Frankowiak or Austin, whoever I send them to work, you're going to add them to that card. That way they can see them. And then one more thing that we do. Okay, so we'll add them there. And then the other thing that we're going to do is under customer details, under groups, IBO with so IBO pending contact. Just mark that. You just added them, they're pending contact, and that way we all know what status they're in. And then you can mark it with Austin, but pending contact means they're with Austin, we're pending contact. This lets us all know what's going on based on the groups. Or if it's Jim, same thing. And then this is if they're in wind down, this is if they're active and going, and then this is how we're using these as the tools to organize it. Okay, I'll take that off. All right, I'm going to cover this with the instructors again. I just wanted to cover it today because we got it all set up, and now we're getting everything in order and in motion, because we have a lot of people that are pending that haven't been reached out to, and some of them they have been, but not responding. So if we put them in here, we know where they're at, then we can guide it to make sure we get them connected and get them in the slots. And we need to utilize this new CRM. The IBO process has kind of had a wrench thrown into it because of the CRM move. Now we're fixing it with the way what I just showed you here. And I'll go over it again and again in the instructor trainings and so forth, but that's where it's at. So we're going to teach everybody. So once you're, in the instructor process, you can actually add yourself to it, get connected with them, but also add your students to the IBO program. We have 250 open slots amongst all the different levels of it. And we've got the people to put into it. That's a lot of help. That's a lot of financial help. Let's get it going. All right. I'm going to stop my share. I got done with my agenda today, other than I want to place an ad. So I'm going to go back to Ashley's thing. I'm going to go place an ad so you guys get an idea of it. Paul, okay, I'll do some questions here. Go ahead, Paul. I'm gonna go market this page right here. Brain Food Homeschool Program. Here goes.
Okay, now can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay. On the IBO program, if a person's not able to do the IBO themselves, but they've got a partner that can.
My answer is yes.
Okay, how do we do that into the CRM, into what you showed us there?
You ready? I'm gonna tell you. You create the partner as a lead. You update him as a customer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, and you just put notes in there that this is tied to RRR247 student so and so in the notes.
Okay.
And then add them for them to work with. Make sure you're on the admin on it too, and that way they're in there just for the purpose of the IBO.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yep. Very
yeah,
good,
that's the best way to do it. Otherwise, it's going to be confusing because we'll have two names on the card or the two names on the account. I'll call it the account. So just create a new account, add him as a lead first, upgrade him to customer, and then notate what it is. Assign him to Jim or Austin. That's how you do it.
Okay, perfect.
By the way, Paul, you're going to make $1 million in this. You're figuring it out. Just keep the consistency. You get it now. You've grown so freaking much. We are so proud of you. I was waiting to tell you this, and now we're on. You're getting it, and you stuck it out. You stuck it out, and now you're starting to say like, "Hey, wait a second. This isn't that hard, right?"
I'm getting there, but yeah, it is. It's a lot better now than it was. So
awesome. All right, Tim Moore, and I'm going to go back to my ad here.
Are we able to have anybody under 21?
If they're under 20, they go to Austin.
Okay, that's what I wanted to check.
There's fewer slots for it, but we can go all the way down to 18.
Okay.
I know it's crazy we had that, but yeah, the answer is yes.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna go into my login. I don't know when the last time I got to do an ad for Ashley was. This is really slow today. Okay, so I'm going to do a search for homeschool information groups. I'm going to be looking for different places. And there's a lot of things out there for homeschool groups, right? So I just keep looking. So, I mean, I'm in Florida, so this popped up, right? Florida's bill gives parents $8,000 to use for expenses such as private school tuition, tutoring, textbooks, and even homeschooling. Look at that, $8,000. Just so you know, that's way more than they need to put them into brain food. That'll cover tutoring and everything. That's last year. Universal school choice, but like this is Florida. Okay. And I know Sheila's on top of this stuff. We're going to cover it more, but I got to tell you, these are things we got to make people aware and we actually need to spend a lot of time, like just building how to do homeschool in Florida, how to do it in Arizona, Alaska, A to Z, how it works. Actually, I should bring Sheila up here for 10 minutes. Yeah. Okay. I won't today. We'll cover this more because it's all there, right? But I come here and I look for their support groups. These are support groups by county. These are people you want to reach out to carefully, right? Like you want to do that. And like, here's this, like, I'll send some stuff to these. I'll just reach out. Hey, we got a great program. You want to look at it? It's there. Who can we talk to? Whatever. And a lot of Christian churches are behind homeschool, but you know what? Having a curriculum, they don't know we exist. Remember that. Nobody knows we exist yet. All right, I'm going to come here. There we go. Okay, I now want to go to my ads. Slow today. I always renew the ads. And they were renewed successfully. This is new. This isn't new that last time. All right. Hit the back button. I'll trust that worked. Felicia Caldwell Harris, you have a question?
Yes, yes. Hi. So am I waiting for a email with the links so that I can, because I've already did the
This Vortex?
Yes.
So you need an email with all the links, but your Brain Food Academy link is on that sheet that I shared with everybody today. This one.
Right. I understood that. But
okay. The rest
for
of
the
it,
most part, I'm waiting for
by Monday, Tuesday, you
email
should
with
have
all the
everything.
links.
By Monday, Tuesday, you should have everything.
Okay. Okay, because I did the Velveeta and I went in and I changed all those. Updated all my links on that one, but now we're doing the brain food, and now you show me where to go get it. But the rest of them, I'm just waiting for all the links.
Email,
right?
yeah, you'll get an email by Monday, Tuesday with everything over this weekend. Great. They'll be caught up on all of them.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Thanks.
No, perfect. Jay Fish, are your
Oh,
ears buzzing?
No, one more thing.
Oh yeah.
With the Brain Food Academy, are we going to have a program for special needs?
The answer is yes. You talk to Sheila. They got all sorts of stuff. That's a Sheila question, and that's something to bring up on Wednesday.
Good.
But yes.
Because I have a teacher friend and she's dealing with dyslexic. So she's setting up programs in Sacramento for dyslexic. And I told her to come to us.
Yes.
Okay.
So I need to go to, is there education? There isn't. Is there school? School.
What?
Schools right there. Schools. All right. I'm getting my ad set up. Okay, Jay Fish.
Hey, Rory. I understood that the over 69 was not working anymore. Because I had a student that was signed up and then it got, I don't know what happened because she got a letter from Austin and then it went nowhere. So is that a viable program that's still going on?
So I'm going to tell you this. I would submit them in there because we've been opening up new options. So
Okay.
if it went away, we had a thing before where it did, but I'm going to check on that. Let me see if I mean, there's like a certain age. I can't remember what it is, but like 69, 70 we're doing.
Okay.
But I would put them in there, and if they get denied, then we have them in on record that we're trying to we'll organize it, because if I know we have a bunch, I'm gonna go find a solution. Even if it pays less, we'll try to find a solution.
Okay. Well, she thought it was just eliminated, so I guess we'll just hang in there.
How old, Jay?
She's 72, I believe.
Yeah, I would submit it. Put it in there again. Let me find out. But no, there are very few slots for that, but we find programs on all the time, and we might just have them just wait until we get an opening. But we've been doing it, so I'll find out. I know they don't like them as much because it's just a different risk. But I need a homeschool picture, so I'm going to choose a file. I'm gonna go to Dropbox.
This is awesome that we're live, and I just am so excited about Brain Food. This is
I know you are, Jay. I'm gonna tell everybody what we're doing is a big deal, and it's just got to catch on. We've got to market it. Nobody knows about us, but when it hits, it's gonna hit. We only need one group to come on, and it's over. It's game over. We just get to fly. So we just got to market it, get it out there, and the way the compensation is. If you bring a family in, the compensation's insane. Like, we are paying the marketing very, very rich as we would, because that's who we are. But we just gotta get the word out there. Now I'm gonna go in here and see it's under the homeschool. I'm gonna do this one. Open, upload. I'm gonna choose another one.
And Valencia, while I am one of the teachers in Brain Food, and we have many teachers that are already special needs. I'm one of them, but we are looking for as many as we can. So definitely refer your friend and have her contact, put her resume in with references, and Sheila will contact her. Perfect. I'm unmuting. Bye, everybody. Good to see you all. Have a great day, Rory.
You too. This is homeschool. Correct. I'm because I'm doing it here. I'm gonna go here to the PBS Vortex Brain Food. I'm just gonna do a new doc, create and share, and I'm just gonna put brain food, add example. Let's put copy the ad so you guys can see what I did. I'm gonna go here. I added the images. I'm gonna post ads. I hope they're the right images. So we're gonna find out here in a second. But obviously, I want to put this everywhere. We're gonna spend time on marketing brain food every Saturday now. So I just want to make sure everybody gets their links. We got the Vortex set up. We got to start, filling stuff in there. We got to wait for teachers. I didn't do the teacher link yet. We'll do that. We'll cover that next Saturday. And market the brain food globally. Don't hesitate. Just put it everywhere. There it is. There it is. There it is. Perfect. I want to post another ad. Okay. There's that. I got this there already. Right. Wait, Greg. All right. Go ahead, Greg.
Yeah, really quickly. In my CRM, it shows the link for Vortex. However, it's going to YouTube. That's where I'll access the phone when it's ready, right?
Correct. As soon as it's ready, that's where that'll work.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's all getting ready. And Greg, it's going to be so cool. Like,
I know. I'm looking forward to it.
You understand this. You
You
understand we put a new student in. They don't understand how we just reduce all these costs. They don't understand, right?
That's correct. They don't.
Right. We'll go to it. Bambi, get with me. We gotta move this over to the V marketing. All right, hold on. Bambi, go ahead.
Yeah, I had a student call me back he wants to get back in, but he's not in the CRMs anywhere. I can't
Adam as a
find
lead.
him.
Adam as a lead, new lead. Upgrade
Okay.
him to customer. You just gotta add him as a new.
All right. And what about I think he's like not paid anymore. So then what?
Oh, you gotta get him signed up for the PBS. Same process.
As a new student?
Yep, same process.
So he gets a new
And
PBS.
so
then.
yep. So make him a lead, upgrade him to customer, right? Just set him up as a new lead, so get his information in.
Okay.
Update him as a customer, make sure everything's filled in, and then get him to sign up for the PBS, and then just go through the process.
Okay, thanks.
Bam, you're doing awesome. And let's get a time on with Carol. She needs to be coming to the study halls.
She does.
Because even if we work on her every Wednesday, it helps everybody. So let's get her on the study hall on Wednesday. Okay.
Got it.
Deanna. MSI Deanna Young.
Hello. Quick question. IBO, for people who have already gone through the wind down and want to get back into it, do we just do it the same as a new
Make sure you spell out that they did the wind down.
Yep.
Because it depends on how they're wound down. Sometimes they're not going to qualify again because there could have been an issue from the previous stuff. We got to find out. So just make sure you specify they were in the wind down, because we got to check that out. So if they're and how long has it been? If they've wound down and it's been more than 6 months, it's okay. If it's less than, it won't work anyway. We got to wait.
Okay. Thank you.
Just put notes in there.
Yep.
All right. Joel, and then I'm going to hand this over to Dina or Niall, whoever's taking over today.
All
and
right,
we're going to go off YouTube. Everybody, real quick, if you're watching this and you're on YouTube and you want to watch the Marketing Live, you need to log into your admin and you need to go right to the RRR247 webinar link. So you can, or sorry, you got to go to the webinar link so you can watch the Marketing done. Go ahead, Joel.
All right. Since we are on the IBO topic, is there any chance of Canada happening anytime soon or not really?
Joel, you and I need to talk about this because it's a touchy thing. They have some interesting ways they do everything. So
Yes,
you and I, let's
do.
talk about that. I'll tell you what, we're constantly working on a plan.
Yeah.
But we ran into a it's not even jurisdictional. It's like a banking situation that we got to figure out.
Mm-hmm. I'm not surprised. Yep. I know Canada is ridiculous, but hey, that's where I live.
So. I know. And Joe, and I'll tell you this, like on the Bella Vita side, I mean, we have a lot of room. I mean, you can probably go door to door and ask people if they know Bella Vita. They don't.
Oh yeah, 100% for sure. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
So, you're consistent with the US. Let's just be, I mean, guys, we're in the 5th year of a company nobody knows about, and we're just building this foundation.
Yeah. So.
It's awesome. All right.
Yeah, I think.
Nina, who's doing it today?
I am.
Perfect. I'm making you host.
Thank you. Have a great day. You did awesome.
Yeah, I'm going to kick over to Liz.
All right. Okay, so I'm going to share my
stop the
YouTube.
Yeah, would you?
Remind me. Stop live stream.